Hi guys and welcome to Charlie's Bikes. I'm Charlie and today I'm going to be talking to you about your bike theory test. Now remember, this is different to your car theory test, okay? It's very specific to bikes, obviously. So the test is split into two sections. You first have your multiple choice section and your hazard perception. The way that I would recommend you tackle this is study. So the multiple choice is split into sections. So you've got your highway code, which is basically the rules of the road, who has right of way, all that kind of stuff. And then you've got traffic signs. So giveaway signs, stop signs, hazard signs, all of that. They'll all be in your test. And then riding skills. Now this is the more specific to bikes. So you need to know about distances for your bike. You need to know about safety, you need to know about road conditions and how it affects you, what kind of tyres you'll be riding on and how that affects them. You need to know about loading, so if you've got a pillion on the back, or if you're all loaded up, you're about to go on travels or something, you're going to need to know how that's going to affect the weight distribution, the tyres. Is it going to make your front wheel skip a bit more? How is it going to affect you in the wet? All of this kind of thing you need to know. You're going to need to know about your maintenance, so you're going to want to know about tyre pressures. How do you check the tyre pressure? How do you check about the oil? How do you check your chain? All of this you need to know. How do you check your brakes? Think just important things, okay? It's really easy to study for. This book is what I used. It's DVLA approved. It was amazing for me personally. I could not have got through it without this book. So the test itself is actually multiple choice, which this book gives you examples on, if you can see that. So it has the question up top and then it has your 4 options that you can choose from. Some of the options are so crazy, you know it couldn't possibly be that, so it makes it easier for you. Some of them are a bit tricky, but again, if you've studied, then you will be absolutely fine. There is nothing too complicated in this. Then you need to think about your hazard perception. Now, your hazard perception, what this will be is they're going to show you some videos, and on those videos there's going to be some hazard that's coming. So you'll either be riding up to a junction and this big old lorry will be hurtling down towards the junction. They won't have seen it's a junction, they won't have seen you, so what do? You're going to have to slow down. But that is a hazard that you're going to have to think about when you're on the road. It happens a lot. People just don't see you. So you're going to be clicking every single time you see a hazard. Now it's very important that you click when you first see the hazard, when the hazard develops, and any other stage in between that, okay? Something else to think about, there can be more than one hazard in one video, and you need to click every time you see something, okay? You don't click all the time though, because they know and they will deduct points for you, okay? Now there is a DVD you can get from the DVLA that has examples of this hazard perception. If you're one of those that likes that extra, then I would recommend you do that. For me personally, I didn't need to, because there are some online videos that I used and sort of like practice ones that you can use. I will put the link down below for those. Yeah, for me that's what I needed. It broke down for you. So they let you do the clicking and then they showed you exactly when you should have clicked. Again, I just think that it's fine, it's all I needed. The process is exactly the same if you've already done your car theory. You'll go down to the test centre, you'll go in, you'll give your name, you'll hand in your driving licence, they'll tick you off their list. You then sit down and put all your belongings in a locker, and I mean all your stuff, any long sleeves in the locker, any electricals, phone, headphones, all of it in the locker. Keys in the locker, all of it goes in the locker. You're not allowed anything. You're not even allowed a tissue in your pocket. They will provide you with tissues if you sneeze. They're very very cautious about cheating, but once you've got all of that in your locker and you sit there and you're ready, and then they call you through, you hand in your driving license again, they double check you off another list, then they give you a booth. You go and sit in your booth, you've got a computer in front of you and you put your headphones on and that they provide you, and they walk you through it. It's so simple to follow. You can't mess it up. You can't get it wrong, basically, because they do it so well. They're so good at what they do, and they're all really nice. They're all, everyone knows you're nervous when you go for a test. They understand. You go to your booth, you do your thing. When you're ready to finish, it has a little finish button at the top. You click your button, that's it. You stand up, you walk out, and then that's it. They'll give you your results there and then. And yep, that's it. You'll be done. And you'll pass first time because you'd have studied, because you'd have had this amazing book, which I will put the link in down below. So yeah, so that's it really for your theory test. If you have any questions whatsoever, just pop them in the chat below. I'm happy to help. If you want to see anything else, any other videos, just let me know. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, please, for any other videos that you want to see. You want me to create anything, okay? And thank you.